Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go through a nice kind of feel-good flow, get into the hamstrings a little bit, open up that area, the shoulders a little bit, and just kind of have fun with it and do what feels good, because that's what yoga's all about. So we'll begin in Sukhasana, so easy seat. I'm sitting on my heels. If you'd rather sit in a cross-legged position, then that's fine. Bring the right hand down and then just cup the left hand in the right and bring the two thumbs to touch. Take a couple of nice deep breaths, in and out through the nose. And just begin to connect to your breath. Just allow the mind to quieten and still. Allowing any thoughts just to melt away. So you can come to this place, this very present moment. Here and the now. Go ahead, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then a nice deep exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Relax the shoulders, soften the face. When you're ready, just gently flutter the eyes open. From here we'll come into Balasana, child's pose. So knee these together or wide, whatever works best for your body today. Bring the sit bones back towards the heels, forehead down towards the earth. Push the armpits, the tops of the arms down to the mat. Spread the hands out nice and wide. Make everything nice and active. And just begin to breathe in and out through the nose once again. Maybe finding a little bit more depth this time. So a little bit more depth just to the natural pace of the breath. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Walk your hands over to the right. Stack the left palm on top of the right hand and then bring the forehead down to the earth, just so you get a nice kind of side stretch in that left hand side. Really glue that left sit bone down so it's not lifting up at all. And breathe, breathing into the left ribs, the left lung. Walk the hands all the way back through centre and over to the left. Right palm stacks on top of left hand. Forehead comes down to the earth. It's wherever feels good. Breathing into the right side waist this time. Breathing into the ribs. And then inhale, gaze forwards. Walk your hands back through centre. Spider the fingertips out and then exhale, bring the forehead back down to the earth. Get into the shoulders here a little bit. So in between those shoulder blades and some breath and a little bit of love there. And then inhale, gaze forwards, come up to a tabletop position. Wrists, elbows, shoulders are stacked, knees and hips are stacked. Tops of the feet flat on the earth. On your next inhale, drop the belly, sit the chest up towards the sky. On your next exhale, roll the shoulders, tuck the chin, push the earth away. Inhale, find length. Exhale and round. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Stay in this cat stretch for a moment, push the earth away a little bit more. And then inhale, flat back, neutral spine, Anahatasana, puppy dog pose, keeping the hips where they are, walk the hands forward, chest and chin comes down to the mat. And breathe. Inhale, slowly come back up. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Inhale. Exhale, round, and then tap the toes, lift the sit bones up and back. Downward facing dog. First one of the day, maybe of the practice, and it depends what else you've done today. So just bend one knee and then the other. Just getting into the backs of the legs a little bit more. Finding that connection to your breath, lengthen the arms, maybe just pause wherever you need to. Nice deep breaths. And then on your next exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet so you come into Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of the mat. Have a nice big knee bend here, reach for opposite elbows with opposite hands. Ragdoll, sway side to side. Finding length in space. Maybe nudge yes, no with your head and your neck. Maybe just taking notice to what you're saying yes to today. And what you're saying no to today. So release the hands back down to the earth. This time bringing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, shuffle the shoulder blades together as you kind of lift those hands up and over the crown of the head. I like to bend my knees a little bit deeper for this one, just to really get in between the shoulder blades and just have a nice long spine. So breathe here. If you're a little bit more flexy in the shoulders than I am, then you can push the hands together. Make sure you've got nice equal weight down through the feet. Relax the head and the neck. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, gaze forward, spine low. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale one more time, flat back, shine your heart forwards. Exhale, unfold. And this time, inhale, gaze forwards, walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat, coming into high plank. So energy through the heels towards the back of the room, length through the tailbone, lengthening through the heart at the same time towards the front of the room, and gazes forwards and long. And breathe. Finding connection to your core. On your next exhale, come 1 inch forwards, knees, chest and chin, all the way to the earth. Planting the pelvis, tops of the feet down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, release. Now one more time, cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Engage your core. Lift up, downward facing dog. Just adjusting slightly, maybe stepping the feet forward slightly. Whatever feels good. Again, just getting into those legs a little bit. Inhale, gaze forwards, nice big step to the top of the mat. Drink a breath in, exhale, unfold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Bring the palms together, Samasthiti He. So inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold, one eye forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the fingertips, right foot stays where it is, step the left foot back. Finding length in space here, then dropping the left knee, softening the left foot, gaze forwards and long. Breathing here, noticing what's going on in the legs today, so drawing those legs energetically towards each other. And finding length in the spine. And then tuck the back toes under, creep the hands a little bit further forwards. Use and engage your core, lift the knee off the earth. And bring that left foot up and back. And kind of like a warrior 3 variation. So you want to spin the inner left thigh up towards the sky. Toes pointing down towards the earth. And then slowly lower that left foot down to meet the right. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart space. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold, so no forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the fingertips, left foot stays where it is, step the right foot back. Drop the back knee, soften the right foot. Gaze forwards and long. Again, just breathing into the hips here, maybe sinking them a little bit lower if it feels okay. Relaxing the shoulders, nice long spine, smile on your face. And breathe. And tuck the back toes under, creep those fingertips a little bit further forward than the left foot. Engage the core, lift the left knee up off the the right knee, and then bring that right foot up and back. So the leg is approximately parallel with the mat, kind of like a warrior 3 variation, but your fingertips are on the floor. And then exhale, slowly bring that right foot down to meet the left. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart space. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the fingertips, right foot stays where it is, step the left foot back. Drop the back knee, soften the left foot. Inhale, Anjanyasana, low lunge. Reach the hands up towards the sky, sink the hips a little bit lower. Little baby back bend if you want to, just keep the shoulders soft and the face soft. And then left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Nice big twist, think about stacking the shoulders, energy through those right fingertips. And then exhale, bringing both hands down, keep the fingertips forwards a little bit further. Tuck the back toes under, lift that left foot up and back. Exhale, slowly bring it down to meet the right. Fold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down through the heart space. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the fingertips, step the right foot back. Drop the right knee, soften the right foot. Inhale, Anjanyasana, low lunge. Reach the hands up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Energy through the fingertips. Just noticing what's going on, kind of just checking in with yourself once again. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Nice big twist. And gaze up towards the thumb, and gaze towards the floor, whatever works best for you today. Exhale, bring that left hand down, creep the fingertips forwards. You know where this is going by now, so tuck the back toes under, right foot up and back. Spin the inner right thigh up towards the sky, toes pointing down towards the earth. And then exhale, slowly bring that right foot down to meet the left. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the palms down through the heart space. So Surya Namaskar A, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Hop it back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Focusing on the breath. Maybe just stepping the feet forward slightly. Bending one knee and then the other. Again, checking in with yourself, noticing what's going on. On your next inhale, right foot up and back. Stack the hips, maybe drop the foot. If you want to take it further, you can drop the left forearm down. And breathe. It's a really good feel-good stretch, this one. And you can stay with the left palm planted on the mat if you'd rather do that. Slowly rise back up. Square off the hips. Step the right foot forwards. Inhale, high lunge. Hands come to the sky. Interlace the fingers, hands come behind the head. Open up the heart, open up the chest. Bring energy through the back of the left knee, back of the left heel. Exhale, release. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Nice big twist. Exhale, right palm comes down. Step it back, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, maybe just stepping the feet forward slightly, clarifying the foundation. Picturing your body as that upside down letter V, bending one knee and then the other. And then on your next inhale, left foot up and back, stack the hips, open it up. Drop the left foot down towards the sit bones. You can drop onto the right forearm. Again, just noticing what's going on, getting a nice big feel-good stretch. forearms, square off the hips. Step the left foot forwards in between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Open up the heart. Interlace the fingers the awkward feeling way, hand behind the head. Open up the chest. Release. Right hand down, left hand up, nice big twist, high lunge twist. Again, you can gaze towards the thumb or you can gaze towards the mat. Whatever works best for you. Exhale, bring the left palm down, nice strong core, step it back, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, walk the hands back towards your feet, so you come into forward fold at the back of your mat. Take the two peace fingers around the big toes, you might need to bend your knees. Inhale, gaze forwards and long. Exhale and fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale and fold. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Reaching those sit bones up and back, just imagining the hips over the ankles. So you've got a nice long spine here. You can draw the elbows away from each other. Just kind of anchor yourself down in a little bit more space. Shake the head out a little bit. Inhale, gaze forwards. Release the fingers. Slide the hands underneath the feet. So the toes touch the wrists again. You might need to bend your knees. And exhale and fold. This one really gets into the hamstrings really deep. So just be mindful. Again, relax the head, the neck, the chest. Let it sway side to side. You can sway forward and back a little bit as well. Just let go of the head and the neck. Just allow yourself just to observe and feel the stretch here. Breathing into the low back, letting lengthen the spine. And then inhale, gaze forwards, release the hands. Walk the hands back to downward facing dog. On your next exhale, release the knees, come into a child's pose. And just come back to your breath. Back to your breath. Back to the breath. Inhale, slowly walk your hands back towards your knees, rise up to a seated position. I'm going to come into legs at the wall pose, so I'm going to go here on this wall. You can slide your mat over, just bring your sit bones as close to the wall as they're going to go, and then swing them around and up. Might take a little bit of kind of shuffling, so your sit bones are nice on the wall. Feet are resting on the wall and toes are nice and active. And I like to cactus out the arms a little bit. I'm just going to spend a few breaths here. So connect back to that breath. Close the eyes. Allow the eyes to sink into the sockets. Coming back to that very natural breath. The inhales and the exhales. Go ahead, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out completely through the mouth. Just allow yourself to sink into this space, onto the earth, just knowing that the earth is always there to support your weight, to support your worries. And let go. either stay here for a little bit longer, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Or you can begin to just wiggle through your fingertips and your toes. Breathe a little bit deeper. Nod the head from side to side to slowly wake yourself up. When you're ready, bring your knees to your chest. Slowly roll over to the right hand side. Take a moment here. Finding your connection to the earth once again. Connection to this present moment. When you're ready, slowly make your way into an easy seat. Sukhasana. Bring your hands face up towards the sky. Bring your wrists to your knees. Just taking a moment to acknowledge your practice today. Being open. Nice palms to the sky is an open gesture, so open to anything that life throws at you, good or bad. And with that, bring our hands to heart center. Nice big scoop of gratitude this morning for your practice. Take a nice deep inhale. A nice deep exhale. When you're ready, bow your head to your hands. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hope you have a beautiful day. And please do subscribe if you haven't done so already. And leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you.